Hey everyone, Veronica Cruz Garcia with Life Insurance 101. Today's topic is final expense. What are your options? I'm sure you're all aware that we have an aging baby boomer population, and one of their growing concerns today is leaving their family grieving financially. I don't know if you all are aware, but I live in Chicago, Illinois. And right now, the average funeral cost is $8,000. So, not too many people have $8,000 laying around readily available to pay for any funeral expenses of a recently deceased loved one. So, I wanted to provide you with the two main options to cover basic funeral expenses. The first option is final expense, which I'm sure some of you have already heard of. It's a simple whole life insurance policy. Coverage amounts range anywhere from $2,000 to $50,000 depending on the insurance company. And there's two main benefits of a final expense policy. The first is that it's going to be a faster approval process. You'll typically know within a day or two whether or not you're approved and what your premium is going to be, what your monthly contribution to this policy will be. The second benefit is if you have any underlying medical conditions or a lengthy health history, your chances of getting approved for a final expense policy are a bit better than a traditional life insurance policy. And so for those who have had, say, a heart attack, a stroke recently over the last couple of years, maybe a history of cancer within the last 5 years, you have a better chance of getting approved with a final expense policy. Now, there's a second option. The second option for life insurance to cover final expenses is a guaranteed universal life policy. The guaranteed universal life policy, or as I like to call it for short, a GUL, is a permanent life insurance policy that typically starts with coverage amounts of $25,000 and up. And this is a great option for those who have a more favorable health history. So no lengthy history of medications prescribed or health conditions such as cancer, heart attack, or recent strokes. So that's the first benefit. The second benefit is that some insurance companies will offer either a cash out option or return of premium option with their GUL products. And so what that means is if you as the client decide, hey, you know what, I don't want to keep this life insurance policy after year 15, 20, 25, the insurance company will reimburse you either a portion of the premiums paid or 100% of the premiums paid. So it's almost like a money back guarantee on your life. And then the third option is you have higher coverage amounts. So unlike final expense where you're capped at $50,000 maximum coverage, with a GUL life insurance policy, you actually can get more than $50,000. So if you want to make sure you leave behind a little extra money for your children, grandchildren, or to pay off any outstanding debt that may be left for your family to deal with, you have the ability to do so with a GUL. So I really hope this information is valuable to you or perhaps a loved one if you share this content. I know this can be very confusing for some people. So if you have questions or are unclear on what your options are to cover basic funeral expenses, final expenses specifically, feel free to reach out to us. We're readily available to answer any of those questions. Click the link to schedule a 15-minute consultation. I will also provide you with a free gift called the 10 Tips for Purchasing Life Insurance if you subscribe to my blog. You guys have a great one.